Hey guys, what's up? So, I've been really wanting to try this game out. I've never played a Mount and Blade game before, so this is going to be a blind Let's Play. It was a bit of a challenge to get the game. I'm not going to go into the details, but it took me a while to get it. I was trying for a couple days, but because I didn't have any money, I was trying to like trade Steam keys or get someone to gift it to me, or But yeah, finally got it. And we're gonna start a new game. Welcome, adventurer, to Mount and Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in traditional medieval society, the game, war, and politics usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Many nobles have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all the same goals. In fact, may have much more interesting, more challenging early game. I'm gonna go with male because I'm male. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was an impoverished noble, a traveling merchant, hunter, a stepped nomad, a thief. I want to go with a hunter. You were the son of a family who lived off in the woods doing whatever they needed to make the ends meet, hunting, woodcutting, and making arrows, even if a spot of poaching whenever things got tight. Winter was never a good time for you and your family. The cold took the animals and people alike, but you always lived to see another dawn, though your brothers and sisters might not be so fortunate. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a page at a nobleman's court, a craftsman's assistant, a shop assistant, a street urchin, a steppy child. I don't actually know what that steppy means. Wait, go back. A stepped nomad. Actually, nah, I'm gonna go with hunter. I was thinking of going with veteran warrior. So that's all the same as... Let's be a craftsman's apprentice. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed with a local craftsman to learn a trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted you to journeyman and employed you as a fully paid craftsman for as long as you wished to stay. Then as a young adult, life changed, as it always does, and you became a squire, a troubadour, a university circuits peddler, a game poacher, a smith. I want to be... Let's go with a smith. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You pursued a career as a smith, crafting items of function and beauty out of simple metal. As time wore on you, you became a master of your trade, and fine work started to fetch fine prices. With food in your belly and logs on your fire, you could take pride in your work and your growing reputation. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What was it that made you take this decision? Loss of personal revenge, loss of a loved one, wanderlust, being forced out of your home, lust for... Let's go with wanderlust. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. You're not even sure when your home became a prison, when the familiar became mundane, but your dreams of wandering have taken over your life. Whether you yearned for some faraway place or merely for the open road and the freedom to travel, you could no longer bear to stay in the same place. You simply went and never looked back. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Realistic, no quitting without saving. Allow me. Let's do realistic, as ironic as that is. Okay. Warlants, as always. I need to come up with a surname for Warlants. Okay. Skill points, 6. I believe engineer, trade, leadership, spotting, pathfinding, tactics, tracking, riding, athletics, weapon master, power draw. I want to be charismatic. I don't want to be an idiot either. So let's go like that. Or can I change that actually? No, it's too late. Okay. That's fine. Alright. So for skills, I'm going to put a point into first aid. I'm going to put 2 points to persuasion. Some skill into looting. Let's put a point into Iron Flesh. Another point into Weapon Mastery, and let's put our last point into inventory capacity. That sounds nice. I assume I'll be able to level all of this stuff up. Inventory management. Let's go with wound treatment. Alright, now proficiencies. 10 points. So apparently I'm pretty good with cross. Oh yes, because Gerb is a hunter. Duh. So I'm not going to put any points into that because we're already fairly good at it. I'm going to put points into put both of those at 40. I kind of like crossbows. Okay. Done. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Oh my god, you look fucking ugly as shit, dude. The fuck? Alright, I'm gonna stop recording and mess with all this. I'll be back in a sec. Alright guys, I'm back and this is what I've come up with. This is the best I can really do with what it's given me. So, without further ado, let's continue. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. And this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you can hold the key to your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you join a caravan to Praven, the kingdom of Swadia. Join a caravan to Ravadan, the kingdom of Vagaris. Whatever that word is. Join a caravan to Tolga, the The Hergit Hanat. Something like that. Take a ship to Sargoth, the kingdom of the Nords. Take a ship to Jelkala, the kingdom of the Rodoks. Can't remember. Let's... I wonder what the difference between joining a caravan and taking a ship. Let's do that. You have come through the Vaerger Highlands, a plateau exposed to the bitter winds from the north. Oh. The land here is frozen for most of the year, but the forests are rich with fur-bearing game. Oh, that's not bad. And the rivers are teeming with fish. The riches of the land draw the traders, but the traders in turn draw bandits. You saw the occasional dark figure mounted on a shaggy pony watching the passage of your caravan from a snowy ridge we're glad when the spires of Raven came into view across the wide valley of the Bullock River. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn and Raven and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out into the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands all the hairs on the back of your neck. A rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Uh-oh. Ow! Why do I have a crossbow? What does this guy do? Why are you being an asshole, sir? No! Oh my god. Really? So you can't reload a crossbow while running. I already have a problem with this game. I could reload a crossbow while running. Just to let you know, game. Like, and I'm out of shape as fuck. I could reload a crossbow while running. Why can't my character not? Seriously, I would have had the dude if he could freaking reload while running. It always ticks me off that when games won't let you reload while running. Always. Ah, you're awake. It's good to see that you can still walk. You're lucky that we came along. I had been speaking with the watch. When we heard the sounds of the fight and ran to see what was happening, we didn't arrive in time to prevent you from getting knocked down, but we may have saved you from getting your throat cut. Now maybe you can help me. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by the war, debt, love, or violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from the prominent house out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. I'm interested. Sorry. Messing with my phone. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I'll warrant you'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay, so take this purse of 100 dinners. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go around the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Very good, sir. I'll go collect men from around the village. Good. You can find me again at the tavern here in Raventon. After you've gotten your group together, then we'll speak about what to do next. Alright. You have taken your first quest. You may view your quest log by pressing Q at any time. Okay. So... The town of Raventon seems to be flourishing. The people like well-fed and relatively content. Craftsmen do a thriving business, and some migrants appear to be coming from other regions to seek their luck. You see the banner of the King Jarl of Kingdom of Vakers over the town gates. The populace is indifferent to you. A tournament will be held here soon. Ah. The village of Ayik seems to be flourishing. The fields and orchards are humming with activity, with filled sacks of grain and drying meat testifying the productivity of the village's cropland and pasture land. You remember that the village of the surrounding lands belongs to Boyar Cavill of Kingdom of the Vakers. The populace is indifferent to you. No one here seems to be willing to join your party. Ah! Go to the village center. Anyone? Hey, you. Our village in the shredding lands belongs to the Kingdom of the Vakers, where most of the produce pork. We need to find another village. That place seems hostile. Five men from the nearby villages. Alright, so Ayik, we've been there. What? Did you see that guy coming after me? The village of Tebandra appears to be thriving. The fields and orchards are humming with it. This is like the same thing. Recruit volunteers. 5 Vigor recruits volunteer to follow you. 5 already. Recruit. Yes. This is a trade scheme. Hold down the control key while clicking on items to quickly purchase or sell it. Smoked fish. I had a sword that whole time? That makes me a little mad. The town of Raventon seems... it's the same thing. I don't know why I started reading it. Visit the tavern. I thought he only wanted... I was under the impression 5 men was enough. This is a blind LP. I want to remind everyone. Recruit volunteers. 60? Oh, I had some already. Okay. Okay. Okay, I should have enough now, right? Splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Raventon have told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they are all from the same band. The one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them and make them disclose the location of their lair. Why don't you come... very well. Alright, quest log updated. Lurking near Raventon. Alrighty. Controls. I don't know how to switch weapons. Toggle weapon mode X. Okay. Alrighty then. Three looters. Aye, spare me, spare my life, let me go. I'll go far away from here and learn an honest trade, and you'll never hear of me again. I'll spare your life, but in exchange I want information. Either you or one of your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him and give me the word that you'll stop troubling the people of these parts and you can go free. Oh, bless you, sir, bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in our hideout near Aik. I'll describe the area so there's no mistaking it. Plus 4 oh wow, minor. Plus 21 to body armor. Wait, plus 1 to damage. Yeah, we'll just take everything, you know? Why not? Saddled horse. I really don't know what I'm doing. You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet. You could still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site down a narrow defile means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack, and they will be unable to bring their horses if your initial looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. You know what? Let's attack. Is there a sprint key? What? Wow, this game's hard. You recover short while and see that the kidnappers have celebrated their victory by breaking open. Forgotten to take a few, like binding your hands. You manage to slip away, basically. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Inventory. Balanced sword. Where's that falchion? Falchion. Or whatever it was. Let's attack again. Why not? I'm almost dead. What? Charge. Ooh. Okay. Nice. +3. Yes, sirree Bob. Is there a take all command? No, because I can't take all. Well, alright then. Well, my brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside. No one can say it's my fault, but that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. Possibly. What do you need? Remember how I told you that the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from the trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. He sank all of his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems our captain turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same if the heavens forbid I ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the rest, but our captain decides to employ these bastards wholesale. He brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers? Well, in the unfortunate land of Calradia, sometimes gamekeepers will turn poachers. Luckily, there are still a few brave, honest souls in the watch who've told me how he works. Now, here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Yoriglek, lord of the city, but that would mean an inquiry. My word against the captains and witnesses can be bought and evidence destroyed, or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again. And all I'll get for my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see, a king's eye wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ, and others who've lost relatives to these bandits, and we'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before King Yoriglek, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things will stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you, so what do you say? Oh, well, I suppose it's possible that I found a dozen bandits who are all willing to give me their lives. Who are all willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in Raventon. Well, I guess I can't really know. You can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good, and there's another 100 dinars, or maybe a bit more, that's still waiting for you if you help me do this. Splendid. It's been long since I staked so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Oh, well. It's not much, but it's something, you know? Holy crap! That's expensive. Hmm. You overhear several discussions. I should have done that first. Buy ale here and sell it. Oh, okay. Wound treat, like, how do I... Courtship. Huh. Okay. That's nice to know. Locations, factions, game law, nerds, Christmas. Party healing. Oh. Well, alrighty then. I'm going to break it off here, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Mountain Blade Warband. Expect more. Because I am intrigued by this game. So, I'll talk to you guys next time. Later.